Today we're going to be learning about the desert habitat. We will be creating a visual arts project dealing with cactus and different types of lines. Hi, my name is Joli Noel and I'm with the PACE program in Lafayette, Louisiana. The supplies we're going to be using today is one sheet of white paper, markers, crayon, a small bowl with a few ounces of water, and a paintbrush. If you don't have one, your finger. Please pause this video and gather your supplies. At any point, if you need time to complete the project or parts of it, just pause and catch up. Today we'll be using these types of lines: straight line, curved line, wavy line, zigzag line. We'll also use dots and dashes. Let's take a look at some pictures of the desert and cactus. See the effects of the sun on the ground? The ground shows cracks. Is the ground living or non-living? Non-living. See the plants. Are the plants living or non-living? Living. What type of plants live in the desert habitat? Many different types of cactus live in the desert, like barrel cactus, the saguaro, that big, tall, towering cactus. The long organ pipe kind of comes up with its fingers, cactus. Mickey Mouse, angel wing, beaver tail, bunny ear, prickly pear, cow tongue, all different types. We're going to start off with our paper in a horizontal direction. We're going to use a green marker, a yellow-green crayon. If you don't have a yellow-green, a yellow would do. Okay. We're going to do something that looks like a hot dog weenie in the front, right up here. If I'm going to do mine on this side, if you want to do yours over here, it's fine. Either way. It's a really big one. Now, take your finger and point to the sky and do like an S. Try it again. An S. Try it again and do an S. So I'm going to put it on our paper. Ready? On the top of it and go S. It's a wavy line. Do it in different places. Then we're going to do a symbol that kind of looks like a plus sign and a letter X. Look, this is a plus sign and the letter X. You put them together and they look like this. We're going to add this on our cactus. Just anywhere as you'd like. You're going to fill it up full of little, looks like an asterisk, kind of like an asterisk. Very similar. If you'd like, you can take your yellow green and add a couple more little waves in here. Try not to go over any of the others. Not exactly. Just have a little more variation on the sides. So now we're going to go ahead and put a cactus in the distance right here. Let's see. Looks like a hot dog in the distance. And it's going to look like it's waving to us. So let's see. There we go. And now we're going to put straight lines in it. And this and straight lines coming down. Vertical straight lines. Now we're going to do curved lines coming out the arm. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add a kind of looks like a basketball, a barrel cactus. And we're going to put some lines just like it was a basketball. And let's see, we're going to put some little X's coming down. We're going to fill it full of little X's. That's our little spikes. There we go. And we're going to take our finger. We're going to do like a little Mickey Mouse cactus. We're going to, if you can put it anywhere as you want. You can put all of these anywhere as you want. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and put one here, then I'll put my finger here. Then I'll put another finger here. See, it kind of looks like Mickey Mouse. All right, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to put another one here and another one here. Now, what's your favorite kind of cookie? I love chocolate chips, so I'm thinking this might be a mint chocolate since it's green. Let's see. Now we're going to put little dots for the mint chocolate chips. Getting me hungry here. Here we go. That's my mint chocolate chip. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put some little spikes, the thorns, on that one. They're coming out the end of this. There we go. Now we're going to go ahead and put the organ pipe cactus. It's like the little fingers coming out of the ground. I'm going to go ahead and do mine right here, I think. They're long and thin. Let's see. It's like some little fingers coming out of the ground. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to add something that looks like long bunny ears. Point. And another one. And another one. Of course, you know it's not on a rabbit because you have more than that. Let's see, I'm going to do another one coming out here. And I'm going to put some little horizontal zigzags in it. Horizontal zigzags. We can add a little bit more in a little bit. Okay, so, oh, let me go ahead and put I didn't put my little pictures up. Here's my big cactus here. That was one of them. I think I might put one more. And here's my saguaro cactus. And my barrel cactus. And let's see, we have the Mickey Mouse, the prickly pear, all those other fun cactus. And we have this one. And I'm going to do one more. Everybody has, how many fingers do we have? 5. We're going to put 5 fingers. Let's see. I'm going to do mine right here. Might be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I'm going to come back with my either yellow, green, yellow, and I'm going to come around and add another little color. Another little bit of color, another shade of color inside. And I'm going to go ahead and put some little dots and spots in that one. And then I'm going to come put some little zigzags inside here. And then I'm going to go ahead and put some more, just our big lines coming down in this one. Straight lines coming down. And our big tall cactus. Some coming in here. And one line coming down each one of these. Of the argan pipe cactus. There we go. Oh, and these down here. There we go. And that's a lot of the cactus that I'm going to put on there. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a brown crayon and a brown marker. We'll start off, we'll do a horizon line with the brown crayon. We're going to go ahead from one side of the paper all the way over. But we have to jump over our cactus. You have to jump over your cactus. Jump over the cactus, jump over the cactus. This is my horizon line. The eye of the person who's doing the picture. That's your horizon line. All right, so now that I have it with the brown, I'm gonna put my brown down, and I'm gonna go ahead and fill in all of the ground with cracks, just like zigzags and wavy lines. That should do it. So zigzag all over the ground. Remember, you got to jump over your cactus. Jump over your cactus. We're going to cross all of these lines in a little bit. I'm going to cross every one of them. I just want you to know that you have to fill in the whole area. We're going to fill in this whole area. You can do big zigzags, little zigzags. Fill in our whole area. So now that we have pretty many cracks in the ground, we're going to go ahead and put some yellow in the ground. We'll do the same thing, zigzag and kind of wavy, more zigzag inside the ground. A lot of little zigzags everywhere. Yellow inside. I know you can't see it very well, but I'm adding yellow to this. As many as I have in brown, I'm putting in yellow. I'm just letting the zigzags go everywhere. Yellow's a lighter color Yellow's a lighter color, so it's okay. If we get pretty much yellow here and there, it's going to blend in later with our brown. Remember the different colors that you'd see in the desert? These are going to mix later. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go back to our brown and we're going to do a skyline. We're going to put a mountain in the distance. So with your brown crayon, and remember, if you get close to the cactus, you're going to jump over, but most of these I'll try to put higher than our cactus. There you go. That's going to be my skyline. And then once you have it with the brown crayon, we're going to go back to the brown marker. This time we're going to take it from the skyline and we're going to go downward to that horizon line with straight lines. We'll try to do them straight. Of course, it's kind of hard on the wall. We're going to fill our whole area of our mountains, that section full of straight lines. Getting close. Next, I'm going to go ahead and grab a purple, and we'll do the same thing. Try to go in between each one of those lines, the straight lines. In our mountain section, we're going to go in between with purple. You've ever heard of purple mountain majesties? Are you coming along? Getting it? Remember, we're trying to go in between each one of those brown lines. After we get through the purple, we're going to go ahead and go to orange. We'll put some orange in there. We're trying to get some of the white areas. hate to talk to you when my back is to you, so I'm trying to wait till I can turn to you a lot. So here's our little section. Go back and look over if you see any spot that you might need a little more of, say, the brown or anything. You want to kind of have quite a bit of the colors there. Since I have a little brown here, if there's anything else up here that I missed, a little brown, I'm going to go ahead and put some brown cracks in my brown again if I needed. Ooh, I could have some coming right through here. I missed some of my cracks. There you go. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get a yellow crayon. And we're going to figure out where we'd like to put the sunshine. So I think, well, it could be anywhere. I think I'm going to go ahead and come up here, and we're going to do like a circle for our sun. After I get my sunshine, I'm going to put a few little extra circles around it. And then I'm going to get a little orange, and I'm going to do a spiral. A spiral goes around and around and around, and makes it bigger and bigger and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. It goes around and around and around and around, make it bigger and bigger and smaller and smaller and smaller. So let's see, I can do, there you go, that's my little spiral. And I'm going to go ahead and grab a white crayon, and I'm going to go ahead and color all around my sun. Then I'm going to take a blue marker, and we're going to go ahead and do some lines across the sky, horizontal lines across the sky, but we're going to try to stay away from the sunshine. So we're going to do all in the top area. We're going to do blue horizontal lines. And if you notice, I'm kind of using the side of my marker. I don't want to get too much on there, just a little bit. Just a little bit of the distance. All right. See, I think I'm going to take my marker over here, and I see I have kind of like a gap between those lines. I'm going to go ahead and trace right by my crayon. I'm going to trace with the brown marker. It doesn't have to match exactly. It's going to look totally cool later. Remember, jump over our cactus. There we go. It kind of brings it out a little bit more. So, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get some warm colors. The warm colors are red, orange, and yellow colors of the sun, but we're not going to use it for the sun. We're actually going to pick 3 of our cactus, and we're going to put 3 flowers on our cactus. You can pick any one you want. I am going to go ahead. For my red, I'm going to use little X's on the top. Look, it'll be some little X's across in a row. And I'm going to put it on my barrel cactus. I'm going to put a whole bunch of little X's together, so it's going to just look like from far, it just looks like I see some red in that area. So here's my barrel cactus. And I'm adding some little X's. right on top of each other. So it's going to be my cactus flower on my barrel cactus. Of course, you could have put it on any one you want. That's my cactus flower. I am going to go ahead and use my orange. I'm going to pick another one. I think I might pick this one right here. And I am going to do some little ovals. I'll start off with one oval in the middle. Then I'll do two on each side. And that'll be another cactus flower in my cactus here. It's my little ovals. And we can see the cracks of the ground through it. But here's my little cactus flower. So I made 5 little ovals real close together. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one of them. I think I am going to go ahead and pick, maybe this one. And, I already used that one. I'm going to go ahead and put a little yellow and go around and around and around and around. I know you can't see very well, but it just goes around and around and around and around, and it's okay if I have a little space in between because color is going to go in between. So I'm going to go ahead and go around and around and around in that one little space. And that's going to be another little cactus flower. And that part is it. So the next thing we're going to do is something totally fun. If you used markers in this project, it'll work. If you did not use markers and use crayons, only crayons, then you're probably basically finished with your piece. But if you used marker, we're going to get a little bowl of water and a paintbrush, or if you don't have a paintbrush at home, you could even use your finger. Let's give you a minute so that you can grab everything. There are basically 2,000 different types of cactus in the world. They have a lifespan from 10 years to 200 years. In saguaro, that's that tall cactus here. That is the tallest in the United States. The tallest was like 78 feet tall. And in the United States, we can find them in Arizona and also California. They grow where the soil is dry and rocky. Their usual environment is desert. However, you may find them in the rainforest and places like Canada. Cactus have spine or thorns that may be poisonous. They don't have leaves like other plants do. And the cacti is a plural word for cactus, meaning more than one cactus. And they're also called succulents. That's because the plant and the roots are like a sponge. And that texture on the cactus, how they feel, it's kind of waxy. That's its skin texture. And it's very good for holding water for large periods of time. So that's why it makes a great desert plant. Right now I have a little bowl of water, just a little bit of water. If you have a paintbrush, that's awesome. But if you don't have a paintbrush, you can even use your finger. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I did mine. I tap it just a little bit at a time. You don't want much. And I'm not going to do this whole picture here because when it's on the wall like this, it'll start dripping down. But I'll start it off and I'll show you what it looks like. If you just add a little water with your finger, it'll start all blending in together. In fact, it's going to go ahead, the marker is going to act like a paint. And it will take the whole it'll go ahead and use that whole space. It will act like paint. I'll go ahead and show you one of mine. That's one I did earlier. And that's by just tapping it lightly. Now you see we colored it with white, so the blue won't come across through the area with yellow, because when you mix blue and yellow, it turns green. But that is our little picture for today. We will be posting new lessons every day for kindergarten, first, and second. These lessons are tied to the school curriculum. Some lessons are visual arts and some are creative movement. So be sure to come back and make art with us tomorrow. If you're interested in supporting programs like this, you can donate to the Acadiana Center for the Arts, the nonprofit that manages the PACE program for the Lafayette Parish School Board. Please help keep our teaching artists working. Share this video and keep making art. You can book me for private online lessons. I can leave one-on-one or group lessons. You can email me at jshadow2@aol.com. Please put private lessons in the subject area. It's been a pleasure working with you today. Thank you.